Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thank you ever so much for joining me today for a very special video. This is my once a year watch collection review. The only time of the year where I get all of my watches out. I talk about them individually as we get ready to go into 2025. So let's get into it. So as always, I'm going to be pulling these out in a random order, and starting off I have the Longines Conquest, a beautiful watch. It has a silver dial, a quartz movement. I've owned this for about 3 years now and it is looking stunning still. I had this refurbished at the end of last year, so yeah, it's still holding up beautifully. I've still got it on its original bracelet. I will be getting a leather strap for it going into the new year, but for now it's on its original bracelet. I love this thing though. I've worn this a lot over the last year and it's definitely going to stay in the collection for many years to come. It's just a fantastic watch. And up next is the smallest and newest member of the collection. This is my yellow gold vintage Omgea. It's an absolutely stunning dress watch with only 2 hands and a tiny little case. It's very thin because it's a manual wind watch, so it is the thinnest watch in my collection, and I absolutely love it. It's currently on a lizard strap, which I may change out in the future, I'm not sure yet. I really love the look of this watch though, and yeah, I've made a review about it quite recently. If you want to see that review, I'll leave a link down below in the description. Actually, I'll leave a link down below to all the videos pertaining to each watch, so you can learn a bit more about each watch if you so choose to. So this is the Beaufort Cavalli, a vintage style dive watch released by Beaufort a few years ago. I was a part of a Kickstarter program to get this watch early, and I'm really glad I supported the brand because they've gone on to be a really successful watch brand in the community, and have launched their first boutique I think either this year or last year. So I'm really happy that I did support them, and I really love this watch. It's beautifully made. Look at that crown, it's so lovely, and the clasp and the bracelet. This is the original bracelet and it's fantastic. Let me just open up this so you can see the perlage. Oh, look at that, that is absolutely gorgeous. And the back of the watch as well. This is just a fantastic watch. Unfortunately, they do not make this watch anymore, but it is absolutely beautiful nevertheless. You can see I've used it, it's a bit scratched up. It's a watch that's going to be in the collection for a long time. I normally have this on a Stingray leather strap, and it is super easy to change because of these little holes here. You can just poke in your spring bar removal tool and that's it. It's also got quick release deployments here, so you can just quickly switch out the bracelet. Fantastic watch. I really do use this a lot and I wear this a lot, and it's just a watch that I can enjoy because it's a bit under the radar, not many people know about it, and it just looks fantastic. So this is actually probably the oldest member of the collection. This is a really old Casio, and I've had this watch for probably 15 years. I've never changed the battery on it and it's still going. I love this watch even though I haven't worn this watch probably in years and years. It's one where I wore it as a kid and I absolutely loved it. I've kept it just because it's sentimental. It has no real meaning to me in the sense that I don't wear it at all anymore, but I still like it, and you know what, I may bring it back this year. It's still usable and I still might just throw it on my wrist every now and then, take it on a walk, take it on a hike, you know, just enjoy it because this is just a simple watch and it's kind of cool to have. So up next is one of my grail watches. This is my Omgea Seasmaster 300M Professional. I saved up and bought this watch brand new in 2021, and I've absolutely loved this watch ever since. I wear it quite a lot and I really do enjoy it every time I get it out of the watch box. It's a fantastic watch. It's very accurate as far as timekeeping. It looks fantastic, and it is a little scratched up here and there, but you know, that shows I have been wearing it. I really do enjoy this watch. It's on a cheap sort of leather strap at the moment, but don't worry too much about that. I've had it on a bracelet, I've had it on silicone, I've had it on about everything you can imagine because this thing just works with absolutely everything. So this is my beta watch, or one of my beta watches, the Casio Royale. It's a really pretty watch actually, and it's very inexpensive, so basically anyone can buy this watch. I've made a slight modification as you can see at the bottom there. I'll link the video down below alongside everything else, but yeah, it's actually a really lovely watch. I don't wear it all that often, but when I do, I actually do quite enjoy it. It gives me a bit of a secret agent feel. Yeah, it is quite a cool watch. Even though it doesn't get an awful lot of time usage, I do actually quite enjoy it whenever I throw it on my wrist. So up next is a beautiful watch. This is my Omgea Aqua Terra in blue. It's a 38mm watch and I absolutely love it. It's currently on an Artem strap sailcloth with a deployant clasp. I really love this combination, it works fantastically. Look at the way the dial just glows when it hits the light, wow. This is actually a fantastic watch, it's very accurate and I wear it a lot. It's a watch that I bought a couple years ago and yeah, it's staying in the collection for many years to come because it's just too beautiful to ever let go. Look at that watch. So up next is my largest watch, and it is this beautiful vintage pocket watch. This is actually a piece that does not work currently, which is kind of unfortunate, and it's something I've said for the last couple of years I'm going to get repaired, but I haven't gotten around to it and I doubt I will because I'm not sure I'll get that much use out of it. But it is a beautiful watch nevertheless. If I open it up, you can see this is where you wind it and where you set it, and if you open it up once again you can see the inner workings. What a beautiful piece, really nice, but I don't think I'll get this fixed. I've owned this for about 3 or 4 years now and I haven't got it fixed yet, so no promises going into 2025. So this is a watch I believe everyone should own. It is a Casio Gshock, a fantastic watch. A watch where you can take it out and beat it up and it will just keep on working. It's water resistant, it's functional, it's just easy to use, and you don't have to worry about it getting broken. This is a fantastic watch I think even millionaires should own because everyone needs a Gshock. Really great watch. I've worn this quite a lot over the last year and I'm going to continue to wear it going into 2025. So up next is a vintage style watch. This is my San Martin. It's a budget vintage watch and look how much glare there is. Look at that, there's no anti-reflective coating at all. A really beautiful watch nevertheless though. I've actually modified this watch and removed the second hand just because I felt it looked a bit more appropriate on this watch. It's currently on a NATO strap, a Bond style NATO from Artem straps, a really beautiful accompanying watch strap. I've worn this watch on basically everything and it just works with everything. It's a bit of a beta watch and I quite enjoy it just for that, and I wear this probably about once a week, so it's quite a regular watch on my wrist. So this is my Cronos, a NH35 powered budget Rolex Submariner Homage from AliExpress. I've worn this quite a lot over the last year as it is a great beta watch. I've got on its original bracelet and it works really well. It's very accurate, it's got sapphire crystal, a unidirectional bezel, it's waterproof to 200 meters, so overall it's a great watch to have in the collection and one that will be sticking around for many years to come. It comes in at under £200, so yeah, a really great watch to have in the collection. And last but not least, this is my Skeletonized Rotary. It was a special watch because it was given to me for my 18th birthday. I really do like this watch even though I do not wear it basically ever. This is the first time I've bought it out this year, so yeah, it does not see any wrist time, but it is a beautiful watch. The main reason that I don't wear it is because it's quite a sentimental watch, it's also not very accurate and it has no water resistance, so it's quite a frail watch in that sense, but it is absolutely stunning. It's a watch that is really remarkably beautiful, and so I'm never going to get rid of it really because it's just a very special watch to me for that reason. Well, that's going to be it really. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I really hope to see you all in 2025. Thank you so much for watching right to the end. It does mean a lot to me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until this video though, goodbye.